Sugarfoot Rag. This is on page 74 in your lesson book, and we're still learning about accidentals. So remember on the pages before this, we learned about the accidentals called a sharp and a flat. And a sharp raises a note by a half step, a flat lowers a note by a half step, a natural cancels out a sharp or a flat. So a natural, first of all, is always a white key. If I have a measure, for instance, like this one here, where I've got an E flat and then a C, and then I have this natural sign in front of the E, then what I'm going to play is E flat, then C, then E natural, then C. And the reason that's important is because remember that once I have a note marked as sharp or flat in a measure, that sharp or flat continues through the rest of the measure. Even though sometimes the composer wants to change that back to the natural key. So maybe to go from an E flat to an E natural. Other times a composer might put a natural in front of a note just as a courtesy to remind us, don't play an E flat there, even though we don't really technically need it right here. Because here we had an E flat, but now we're in a new measure. Sometimes the composer will go ahead and put that natural just to remind you, oh, don't play an E flat there, remember to play an E natural. And so that's what the composer has done here. So I'm going to go ahead and get my hands in position for this song. I'm going to start in middle C position right here. And right hand is going to play that G to F sharp, and then an E to a D sharp. So let's watch for those naturals. And I think actually the only one we have is the one I just pointed out to you, which is the E natural there. But again, just a reminder that a natural cancels a sharp or a flat and is always a white key. So Sugarfoot Rag goes like this. C. So I'm just going to move that pinky up to treble C there at the end and play my C's nice and accented and staccato at the same time. And that's Sugarfoot Rag.